I feel from a scale from 1 to 10, I just, I just believe that if someone comes to you to discuss something, a private thing with you, that means they trust you so much. They trust that you can give them a solution to it, and they trust that you can keep it. So it's not in your place to share it. If that person can come to you and tell you a certain stuff that they are going through, you keep it. It's not for the public, it's for your ears alone. If they wanted it to be for the public, they would have gone on social media or gone on air. Or people post videos about their life problems every day. They would have done such too. But if you're told something in confidence, you should keep it. There's no need for you sharing it. It's not for the public. It's not for the general public. It's not for other people. It's for you to keep. If you can provide a solution, do so. If you can't, you can relate with someone that can provide a solution, and then the person gets better. But you having to share it, if at all, okay. In the second place, if at all you want to share it, you share it with someone that has the capacity higher than yours to give a better result or a better solution to the one that you've given.
I would say from a scale of 1 to 10, I would say 7, because what people don't know, they cannot use against you. So what you don't share, nobody can know except you share. That's why it is best you keep things private to yourself, except you have few trusted people. And mind you, even if you trusted people can go behind your back and hurt you, use what you've told them against you, and that will not be pleasant. That's how most people end up not trusting nobody, because the few people that they've trusted with things that are highly confident, they will end up hearing it from somebody else. If I tell you something, at the end of the day, I'm expecting you to keep it a secret, but at the end of the day, you now end up going, you tell this person, you tell that person. That confidence, that the meaning, I will no longer be able to share with anybody again. I would just zero myself out from it. So that's my take on it.
On the other side, I would say it's important, but coming to the generation we are, sometimes your confidence in people, sometimes they do fail. Sometimes you try to seek opinion from people because of what they really need to add to you. At the end of the day, you do not get good result from there.
It's not a mere distraction actually, because what you share about your life goes a long way. It affects you. You may just be sharing it to the wrong person. So I feel that this is a life skill for people to be able to hold fast until they can only share with persons who have earned the place to know about what needs to be shared.
No, it's not a mere distraction to me. It's very, very important in resolving issues, because what someone confided in you, you wouldn't want another third party to know about it. So you spilling it means you've lost the trust that they have for you. So confidentiality is very, very important. It's an essential part in conflict resolution. It's an essential part in keeping peace and trust that people have entrusted you with. So in my own opinion, it is very, very important that you keep confidentiality, especially when someone confides in you, because what they confided in you might be a matter of life and death.
For my own opinion, I don't think it's a main distraction. I just think if it's something that's bothering you and you've been looking for solutions to the problem and you are not able to solve it, I just think you tell someone that you can confide in, that you know that will not escalate and spread out the information that you're trying to withhold. You tell the person to find solution, because I see no reason why you should keep an information that is bothering you. You're not getting solutions to it. I think that's what caused people to into depression. I think so. That's my own opinion though.
From the other side, I'll tell you the truth. If I have something eating me up, there are some certain people I'm entitled to share with. There are some people I do not share my problem with, because most of the people you see in this life, in your physical appearance, they love you. but in the inner room, they are killing you. They are devils. So it's good to express everything out to a very important people. Yeah, they are good.
Okay, personally, I feel that keeping something, like when you're going through a thing and you tend to keep it to yourself, firstly, the society that we are in, having to share a lot in this society that we're in has caused a lot of troubles, because I've also noticed that when you share a particular problem or a situation that you are going through with someone, either they go about gossiping with it, or they start mocking you with it. So some people have resolved in their mind that they will not share. As for other people, I feel if you have someone that you can talk to, that you trust, can talk to, can help you with that particular situation you are going through, why not? But also in the same light, most of the people we feel that we can talk to are not people we can really talk to, because they don't have the capacity for what we are going through. You cannot talk to someone that is shallow minded about a thing and you expect a good result to come out of it. Instead of them to give you a good result or something that can work for you to resolve that with, they will go ahead and just give you from what they have. Like Pastor Preston will always say, you can't give from what you don't have. It's what you have that you can give from. So if you talk to a shallow-minded person about a particular stuff and he or she doesn't have the capacity for that kind of stuff, they will just give you based on what they have or what they know. But if they are able to, like, they have so much more in within them, then they will be able to help you. So confidentiality about a particular, like when you're going through something, personally, I feel that sharing it with someone that you know has the capacity to help you is better than keeping it within you. Like for instance, you're going through depression and you decide to keep it and be like, I'll pray about it. Praying, I'm not disputing the fact that praying doesn't work. Praying works, but talking to someone that has the capacity to help you also works. It works inside with your prayers. You pray, you talk to someone, they help you out, and they also pray with you. That will sort it out. Having to deal with depression, for instance, all by yourself will make it worse, except you are in a place where soft stuffs like that are being talked about and solutions to it are being given, and then you are practicing what is being said.
Okay, firstly, I want to like you understand that a lot of persons are really, really, really shy, because some persons try as much as possible to open up, but because of them being shy persons, they try as much as possible to keep those things to themselves. That's one. Two, there's another factor that also determines how much information somebody can actually give out, and that factor has got to do with the person that the person is sharing the information with, because not everybody has the capability to be able to receive an information and do justice to it. Now, when somebody is sharing an information to someone, the person the information is going to has to have at least a vast knowledge of how things can be sorted out or issues resolved. So I think that way, the person has to, before an information has to be shared across with someone, the person has to also look out for mentors, look out for pastors who are mentally, spiritually, and physically very sound to be able to give and proffer solutions to issues. Thank you.
Well, it is a matter of perception and training based on where they are coming from. It is easier for some people to speak up on the every issue they are going through. Why for some people, based on their training and where they are coming from, some people can be reserved. Both have their pros and cons. For the people that always speak up, it has disadvantage. It also has a disadvantage, like I said earlier. They can just be talking to the wrong persons who will use those things against them, who may not be able to add value for a kind of solution. Why indirectly too, they might be speaking to the right person who can offer help. So it has its pros and cons. We are able to speak up, it has disadvantage. We are not able to speak up, it also has disadvantage.
It depends on the situation they find themselves with. If, for example, now they find themselves in a brutal relationship, their past relationship was brutal, they feel it's confidential enough for them to keep it to themselves so that it doesn't get worse, or for the present boyfriend to use against her. That's just it.
First of all, if you look at your circle, that's why there's a saying, you pick your friend, don't allow your friends to pick you. People might not want to share whatever might be bothering them, because one, they will feel that they will be mocked if they come out plain. Two, they will feel like nobody can give them the answer or whatever they need at that moment. And then again, they will feel like nobody understands what they are passing through at that moment. So that's why they tend to withhold and keep to themselves. They don't want to share because that's how they feel at that particular time.
Well, it could be from their past experience of sharing their problems with other people. I think if things are worrisome to you, bothersome, even the Bible says that worrying will not add an inch, will not add anything to you. It will only keep you, it will cause even health issues, make your BP rise, different things. So it's better you look for somebody you can confide in, if it's your pastor, your parents, a very close friend or a bosom friend, and you can confide in, tell them about your issues. It's very wrong. It's not right for me, for my own opinion, to keep stuff to yourself. You know that that thing is bothering you and you have no solution. If it's a plan or maybe a goal that you're trying to achieve, that's something you can keep confidential, because we are definitely going to see the results of what you are trying to achieve. Yes, that's your plan of what you want to achieve. But something that is bothering you, well, you want to give yourself depression, get into depression, BP. So I, for my own opinion, I think you should try to confine the people.
Number one, the reason why a lot of people tend to find confidence in clergymen, particularly counselors and maybe doctors, because by the nature of their profession, they have a kind of oath of secrecy, whereby they don't divulge information that are given to them, that are kept confidentially. When they are there, basically to provide support, we provide solace for people who need them. So it is important that individuals who find themselves in such position, like a pastor, they should try to hold on to secrecy, to keep secret what is actually supposed to be secret. The situation whereby you go to a pastor and you tell the pastor about your life experience, what you are going through, with the mind of receiving help and counsel, and all of a sudden it becomes a public news that you are going to so this kind of, it brings a lot of or mental issues, challenges. Person can think that, so those persons they should, who are in the position to keep secrets per se, to ensure to make secrets really secret, and to be more accessible. You should be more accessible, and they should have training that can help them provide psychological support to people who come to them. I think these are the fools.
Okay, first of all, I'm not a clergyman, and so I would not know exactly, but if you are led by the Spirit, you will know that, okay, there's most things that you don't have to share. For someone to open up to you as probably your spiritual father or leader, means they trust you. They trust you 100%. And if they end up hearing what they told you outside, means, like, I don't even know the word to use for it. So it's best for clergymen to do their, don't even share it with your wife. There are some things they will tell you, you're not supposed to even share it with your wife, with your friends, with your fellow pastors. If you might share with your fellow pastors, you know that those ones that they are highly intelligent, they will not spill. Certain denomination where you will go now, you go and make a confession in court, and then I now end up hearing what I told that person in confidence outside from a fellow brethren. How would I feel? My confidence, my morale, everything will go down, because I was not expecting to hear it from the clergyman, because I trusted the clergyman not to tell anybody else. So that means the trust and the confidence I have in that clergyman will be like relegated to the background.